want to see, if you want to see, you know, some of the things that I have. I have my old hat, my beret from the military, and patches from the police job that I was on. Some of the other ones I was on, I was with the military police in New York City. That's the badge and the arm patch I used to wear. It was like a shore patrol in New York City, except we went after war criminals, went after guys that had committed rapes and robberies and went AWOL because they knew they couldn't go back to the base, because if they went back to the base they'd get arrested and turned over to the state police. But we would have the ability to go get them, and they had no extradition laws because they were military property, so we would be able to go after them. There's my medal for the Trade Center, right over there. Come here, Bailey. Stay here by me. If you look over here, there's a bolt from the Trade Center. You can hardly see it standing there because these other state police and PATH and other coins that have collected. This is a piece of concrete from the Trade Center. And this was made by Davy Joe O'Neill. He suffers from cancer from 9/11, and he sent me that. He sent us that.
It's made from steel from the World Trade Center, right?
Yes, that's what it is. Steel from the World Trade Center.
This up here, Dennis sewed a stitch on the national 9/11 flag, and they actually sent that to us in the mail. And he actually did a speech that day, and that is in the museum, that flag now.
It's in the
The
Smithsonian.
national, no, it's not. It's in the 9/11. It's in the museum. Dennis.
Museum,
The 9/11 museum.
9/11 Museum?
Yeah.
If you look real close in there, you'll see a pair of handcuffs that are made of silver on one side and black on the other. I was an instructor in tactile techniques of handcuffing, and I had Smith & Wesson make them up specially for me so that I could teach. When I taught handcuffing techniques, they could see that I was putting them on one way and another way, that the way that they go on would be this way, so that they see the difference. I really enjoy the game of pool, so you might see a large pool table right here.
Didn't
This
notice
is,
that.
This is a Grandmaster pool table. It's a
Find the garage. In the garage.
it's a 9-foot table,
Okay.
and it's intricately made. And you can see that there, the inlay, the gold floor.
And I
I'm
understand.
not too worried about it because I don't think anybody's gonna ever come in and steal it because it
Okay.
weighs a ton, and it took two guys and about a day and a half to move it in here.
And I understand that you and Peter Max are friends.
Yes,
and that a
and
lot
I
of-
have several Peter Max.
Yeah.
This is the one from the first responders. One of them
Okay.
from the first responders. One out of 6
Series.
in a series.
Yeah.
He really very patriotic. He's a very patriotic man. That's a flag with heart over the mantle. And he has signed every single piece. Dennis had him do this one. It's called Celestial, and Dennis had it dedicated to says always honored, never forgotten, 9/11/01. Love, Peter Max. And Dennis felt, well, he feels that if anything should ever happen to him, this should go in headquarters.
Yeah.
You know, because it just reminded him of, you know, going to heaven.
Yeah.
All those souls that passed away that day.
Yeah, and then we brought even Peter Max. We went with a couple of posters, and he even signed the posters for us. He's a good man.
Here's the poster.
There's two, and these are actually just posters. Yeah,
Oh yes, we saw those when we came in.
Yeah. And this is a new book that Peter Max has out, and he signed it last year also. Here's a book. Very, very patriotic. Him and Lee Iacocca were the ones that had the Statue of Liberty rebuilt, their money. So he's very, yeah, he's awesome.
These pieces over here are very interesting. These are done by a man by the name of Yankee. This one here is the yin and the yang, and what it says there is that there's